Thomas J Productions. Here we go once again. Here I am, and it's 3 a.m. and I'm just thinking about you, and I just picture you being my girlfriend and me being your man. Just tell me, how can I make this happen? I guess there's only one way to have this love story begin, and it just starts when I pick up a pen. And it's been a while since I was inspired to jot down some thoughts, and I just wonder what these words will cost, because they're just so truthful and heartfelt. And I could just make your heart melt, or it could just make her become a ghost, and it just be all my fault. See, you would think I would just learn my lesson by now, but this time I think it's gonna work out, if she just keep coming back around. See, people ask me why this girl is different and not like all the others before. Yeah, she's just so easy to adore, and for me, I don't know what quite is in store. But what I do know is that she just had me smile from the get-go, especially when she just said hello. And we talked about our tattoos. I didn't judge when I just mentioned the one about JoJo. I wanted to introduce myself as Thomas J, but you know, the words just escaped my brain. So I just said my name is Tom, and I just felt that we could easily get along. See, because in our conversation, when I went to stutter, she didn't judge my speaking impediment. And that one, you know, I knew that she was just different. So I could just paint a perfect picture and describe her physical features, like her silky black hair with her pale white skin. See, I could talk about her hips, I could talk about her luscious lips, I could talk about her booty and her broad size, I could even talk about the twinkle in her eye. But I just tell you about the personality that she possessed. Many would just say that I'm obsessed because she's a waitress. But here's another reason that she's different. Because after I gave her my credit card payment, and then I just tipped her and she cashed me out. See, she just kept coming back around to continue our conversation, which was just a surprise to me because she was so busy. She just kept coming back to me, refill my Diet Pepsi, kinda like she wanted me to stay, and then she just made it so easy to say okay, and it just got me wondering, what would you do if I told you that I like you? What would you do if you heard the song that I just wrote for you? Would it freak you out, or would it just romantically touch you? Because of you, my heart beating could begin again. Because of you, all my endless writing could begin again. Because of you, all the smiles could begin again. Cause I just want this relationship to begin with Caitlin. I just want this relationship to begin. People say that I'm a fool for writing this for you, but I prayed and I prayed that this isn't a mistake. But this is just a chance I just need to take. So I just write rhyme after rhyme in hopes of being a part of Caitlin's life. I hope that my words come out just right. And if it just appeals to her sensitive side and I get a hug, that would just be a plus. Because when it comes to love, I just have the worst luck. Maybe this time the words will touch on a different level. Maybe this time the end result is a warm cuddle, where her head resting on my chest, just hearing my heart beat. Because with her past I won't judge, because I just want to be her present and her future. And many will just never understand or possibly comprehend exactly what I'm saying, especially when they just was a slight hand push of her hand. And let's just say that a girl like her hasn't made. Maybe it's true, but I'm just so confident that I'm better than him, and I can say that without a cringe or a flinch. Many just don't see the potential for building something so special. See, we might have just met on the 4th of July, but the only spark that was lit was the one in her eyes. Many think it's just wasted time that I'm spending, but I just feel like this is just the beginning. What would you do if I told you that I like you? What would you do if you heard the song that I just wrote for you? Would it freak you out, or would it just romantically touch you? Because of you, my heart beating could begin again. Because of you, all my endless writing could begin again. Because of you, all these smiles could begin again. Cause I just want this relationship to begin with Caitlin. I just want this relationship to begin with Caitlin. See, I don't know if it's wrong or right, but thinking about you gets my creative juices going. So I'm traveling down this path and truly not knowing of how you would just react to what I'm saying. See, for you, I could just write verses that have no ending, because in person, just not enough time in the day to say what I really want to say. Because my heart just yearns to say for so long. Then I just had a stoked look on my face, and in my eyes you could sense the sadness. And for so long I could never express all the things that I had me stressed, like dealing every day with partial blindness. See, on the outside I may look okay, but inside I'm a mess mentally. But ever since we met, I just feel blessed, so it's no surprise that I'm doing this. And those close to me expect nothing less. From the moment I walked in, I was placed in your section, and we just exchanged friendly greetings. I knew there was a new beginning, because I just felt a new feeling that I gladly was welcoming. See, right now I don't know much about you, but I'm willing to take the time to get to know you. Because in my head I think of all the holidays and birthdays that we can spend. See, I just want to lend my ears so you can be the one to talk to if you need to vent. See, I want to be the one who receives all your good morning texts. See, I want to talk all night on the phone, just hearing about your day, no matter how big or small the detail. I'm the type of guy that will compliment you on your newly painted fingernails, or your new hairstyle, or how I would just give you your favorite flower to surprise you, and then do whatever it takes to make you smile. Because right now, you may be dealing with a relationship that just fell apart, and that's okay, because I will play my part and help mend your broken heart. Because I want to do just be in your heart. Hopefully this song is the perfect place for us to start. What would you do if I told you that I like you? What would you do if you heard the song that I just wrote for you? Would it freak you out, or would it just romantically touch you? Because of you, my heart beating could begin again. Because of you, all my endless writing could begin again. Because of you, all these smiles could begin again. Because I just want this relationship to begin with Caitlin. I just want this relationship to begin with Caitlin.